Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of my short literature reflection podcast. In this episode, we will be diving into two meaningful poems, which are Isang Punong Kahoy by Jose Corazon de Jesus and Happy Never After by Nick Joaquin. And these two poems may come from different times and languages, but both speak deeply about life, love, and the reality of endings. So now, let's begin with the emotions they express. So in Isang Punong Kahoy, here, the emotion is quiet, sadness, and acceptance. The poet uses here the image of a tree that once stood strong and full of life, but now has withered and fallen, which is a symbol of the speaker's nearing death. And there's loneliness in the lines, but also peace, as the speaker accepts that life, like a tree, eventually ends. It's a melancholic yet serene, showing respect for life's natural cycle. Meanwhile, Happy Never After expresses a different kind of sadness, like the pain of the unfulfilled love. Nick Joaquin's poem captures the emotional struggle of someone who loves deeply but realizes that their love might never be returned. So there's longing, confusion, hopelessness, and mixed with a desperate wish for closure. So unlike the calm acceptance of Jose Corazon de Jesus' work, the poem feels restless, full of emotional tension and heartbreak. So, while both poems deal with sorrow, they differ in tone. So, in Isang Punong Kahoy, it is about acceptance and peace, right? Like in the face of death. While Happy Never After is about pain and uncertainty in the face of love's ending. So now, what realizations about life and love can we get from these works? So from Isang Punong Kahoy, I realized that life is temporary and that our time here should be lived meaningfully. Like the tree, we grow, give shade, and touch lives, but one day we too will rest. It reminds us that death isn't something to fear, but something to accept as part of our life's natural beauty. But from Happy Never After, I learned that love isn't always a fairy tale. Sometimes, no matter how much we try, not all stories end happily. But that's okay, because even pain can teach us to be stronger, wiser, and more aware of what we truly deserve. Love, like life, is not always about perfect endings, but about truth and growth. And then finally, if I were to give each poem a one-sentence message to remember, for Isang Punong Kahoy, my message would be, life, like a tree, must one day wither, but its meaning remains in the shade it once gave. And for the Happy Never After by Nick Joaquin, I would say, even broken love teaches us that waiting forever for the impossible can hurt more than letting go. So yeah, both poems reminds us that every ending, whether in life or love, carries its own form of beauty and lesson. So, to everyone listening, I hope these poems inspire you to embrace life with peace and to face love with courage, whether it's acceptance or heartbreak, because both are part of what makes us human. Thank you for joining me today in this short reflection podcast. Until next time, keep reading, keep feeling, and keep finding meaning in words. Bye-bye! By the way, these are the two meaningful poems, the Isang Punong Kahoy and the Happy Never After.